Hi, it's Anthony from OQplay.com, and today we're looking at this new Elite and Halo combination head strap with a built-in battery pack at the back. So keep watching for my review. So there are a number of Halo straps for the Quest 2, as well as a few battery pack solutions, but we don't really have many head straps with attached battery packs included in them. Up until recently, there's only been the official Elite head strap with battery attached, which is a great head strap for the Quest 2 that includes the 4,676 mAh battery pack at the back. However, I'm sure a lot of you might be a little concerned with the many Elite strap breakages and that you might be seeking an alternative battery strap. 3 new battery straps have been released this month, and the first to arrive for review is this Q2 head strap from KKCOBVR or KKCOBVR. On first looks, you'll find some similarities between the Elite strap with battery and the BOBOVR M2 Halo strap due to its 2 black head support arms that support the top of your head. However, unlike the BOBOVR M2, both of these support arms can be rotated backward and forward to get the best comfort on top of your head. Also at the back, there is a rather large piece of plastic that inside houses 2 separate rechargeable batteries, each with a capacity of 2,600 mAh, and they each sit in their own separate compartments above and also below the back piece of the head strap. This makes a total combined capacity of 5,200 mAh in this headset, which is just over 500 mAh of extra storage battery over the Elite strap with battery. So with this head strap, you should at least get double the overall playtime of around 5 to 6 hours on the Quest 2, which is probably more than enough playtime in VR in a single session, or it could last you a number of days if you play for an hour or two each day. In the box, you get the Q2 head strap already assembled. There is a USB-C to USB-A charging cable that connects the battery at the back and into the Quest 2 charging port. And there is a small manual that tells you how best to wear the head strap and how to attach the battery cable using the 2 built-in cable hook attachment points on the side of the headset. Installation is very simple. Instead of clipping on each side of the head strap onto the side rails of the Quest 2, this strap simply slides onto the Quest 2 side rails from the front side, which is a little bit better as it puts less strain on the side rails if you have to install this strap regularly. Once the head strap is attached, this is pretty much the installation done, and the next step is to connect the USB-A end of the charging cable into the socket at the back of the head strap, and then feed the cable along the left-hand side of the head strap and into the USB-C charging port on the Quest 2. The back of the head strap is where the storage is, the light status, and charging ports on this head strap. As I mentioned before, there is a total of 5,200 mAh battery split between 2 separate batteries that are inside. It has 2 USB ports at the back. The USB-A port is only used for charging the Quest 2, whilst the USB-C port is there to charge the head strap battery back up. There are 3 indicator lights along the bottom side of the USB-C port that indicate the charging status of the battery. 1 light for low, 2 lights for medium, and 3 lights indicate the battery is fully charged. These lights flash when the head strap batteries are being charged, and they also let you know if the head strap is charging the Quest 2 or not. Charging the Quest 2 is done by simply pressing the small white charging button that sits next to the status lights on the back of the headset, and double pressing will turn the charging off. This is great if you want to manually limit when you want to charge the Quest 2. However, you can keep it always on, and it will stop charging when the Quest 2 is completely charged. On the inside of the rear strap, there is a very unusual choice of foam padding. This pad is very solid, probably the most toughest foam I've ever experienced on a Quest 2 head strap. The unusual bit is that they've decided to reduce the thickness of the padding directly in the middle of the rear pad. This means that the back of your head doesn't have full contact with the whole rear foam pad, which I find a little bit concerning because you only have 2 separate points of contact at the back of your head, and once the head strap is tightened, you have 2 separate pressure points applied at the back with this head strap, and it can get quite uncomfortable over long periods of time. Personally, I would have preferred a softer full width throughout the whole foam rear pad at the back. Now onto the head pads that reach over the insides of the head strap. These are a little bit longer and are more padded than the Bobo M2. They have a foam density that feels very similar to soft earphone cups found on most headphones. These two arms are able to fold forward and backward to get the best comfort from this head strap, which leads me on to how this head strap is meant to be worn on your head. There are two ways you can put this head strap on your head. Both require tightening of the head strap using the fairly solid turning dial at the back of the strap. The first is positioning the side rails and rear straps so they look almost like the official Elite strap, whilst the headed pad arms at the top are positioned 90 degrees on top of your head. At this position, I found that I needed to use the bundled Velcro top head strap to help support the total weight of the head strap and utilize the counterbalance effect from the battery at the back. Unfortunately though, the top head strap material is made entirely from a soft loop material. So if you're working out with this head strap, this top head strap will pretty much absorb a lot of sweat and will need cleaning regularly. The second way of installing this strap is by positioning the top head bars towards the back of the strap itself, and then you angle the side rails diagonally upwards, and then the rear strap is then angled downwards to support the lower back of the head. At this position, I found this head strap was more secure, and for some you might be able to do away completely with the top head strap in the middle. However, this position does add a lot more pressure to the top front of the facial interface. So if you're not using a comfortable thick foam pad on your facial interface, I can imagine this will get a lot more uncomfortable after long periods of use. Between both of these positions, I found the second diagonal strap position to be the most secure and comfortable, but I did find that the rear part with its two larger pads at the back began to get a little bit more uncomfortable over time, whereas it would have been more comfortable with a continuous piece of thick foam padding at the back of the head strap. The KKCOBVR Q2 head strap for the Quest 2 retails for $53.99 or £46 from AliExpress during their 11/11 sale, and it will soon be available on Amazon for around $59.99. You can check out my links down below to learn more and to buy yourself one. As the battery goes, whilst playing the latest Star Wars DLC, I found that the battery wasn't really fast enough to keep the Quest 2 charging whilst it was on its lowest charge. So this battery is best used to slow the reduction of battery drain of the headset's battery and increase your playtime that way. But for less demanding apps, such as just general watching and viewing and browsing, its speed might be sufficient at charging your headset up from a very low battery. Charging the Quest 2 from the battery alone took a little under 3 hours than their claimed less than 2 hours, at an average speed of around 6 to 7 watts. And charging the head strap battery from a wall charger took between 2 to 3 hours. I tried from different chargers up to 60 watts, but the battery would only charge at speeds no more than around 8 to 10 watts, with the Oculus 10 watt charger being the most fastest. You can charge both headset and battery at the same time, and I would expect that to take roughly around 4 to 5 hours for both the battery and the headset battery at 100%, with the headset likely charging first before the battery begins to charge itself. I did run both headset and battery down to 0% and then charged up the battery first, and then I then charged up the Quest 2 afterwards from the battery, and then I basically completely drained this entire battery out. So although it carries more battery than the Quest 2 battery's own internal battery, it's basically not going to give you double charges. So this has got to drain first, and then this is basically going to be an accessory to reduce the speed of battery drain overall to give you pretty much double the playtime. Wearing over-ear headphones with this headset is possible. However, if you wear the top arms a little bit further back, in its second configuration, this can restrict the headphone band from sitting on top of your head, and it does limit the ear cups from going over your ears. I tried the strap with both the Bose QC35s and my SteelSeries Arctis 3 headset, and both were able to go over the head strap and sit well on top of my ears. Overall, I found this strap to be a little halfway house between the Elite strap and the Halo strap, and because of that, for me, the whole package doesn't really work out all too well. After some time with this head strap, I found the lack of forehead pad on this strap was really restricting the strap's full potential. I don't know if they did this to make it look more different than the BOBOVR M2, but there is a reason why you need it on this type of hybrid elite halo strap. And without the top head strap, you start to feel the whole weight of the headset and strap rest on a number of small pressure points that each of these foam pads give you. If its makers were looking to update this strap, I would introduce the forehead pad at the front to reduce the need for a top strap, then have better full width foam padding at the back of the rear strap, replace the fabric material top strap with a wipeable material, and possibly use USB-C output for charging the Quest 2 to allow for a little bit faster charging speeds than this current battery's USB-A input port. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you found some value in this video. If you have, please hit that like button down below and let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this Q2 head strap from KKCOBVR. You can check out all my other head strap reviews up in this playlist up here. Hit the subscribe button down below to catch all my future content, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye.